So here's the big question. You're interested in value investing and valuing and evaluating businesses on a deep level, but you don't know how, even after researching for hours, probably dozens of hours, hundreds of hours on the internet, and because nobody else shows you how to do it. This podcast has all those answers and much more about value investing and finance. My name is Jason Rivera. Welcome to Value Investing in Your Car.
Hey, Jason here. In this episode of Value Investing in Your Car, I'm going to give you some recommendations, what I'm recommending pretty much everyone I talk to on what you should be doing over the next coming months as we're dealing with this coronavirus stuff. Before we get to that, though, I need to let you know that you can get this series as a podcast anywhere on the world for free on all major podcasting platforms, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Anchor, Spotify, and more. You can get this Value Investing in Your Car series on all major podcasting platforms for free. Okay, so everybody I've been talking to has been asking me what I recommend for specifically financial stuff over the next coming months as we're dealing with the coronavirus stuff. And as of this recording in early April, it looks like we're still going to be dealing with this stuff for at least another couple of months in large basis or in large mass. So everyone I talk to asks me what my recommendations are. Comes down to specifically two things. This is real simple. Raise as much cash and generate as much cash as you can. Stay healthy. The reason it's these two things is because if we go 2 to 4 to 6, however many months these lockdowns last, and you have cash, you're going to be fine. The crash in the market or potential crash in the market was up by 1,700 points for whatever reason today. I talked about that in another video about market manipulation and the Federal Reserve, United States Federal Reserve manipulating the markets. I still think that's going on because the news was somewhat optimistic in the United States that cases in New York are starting to slow down, and the market was up by 1,700 points on that news, even though the oil price war is still ongoing as of this recording because the suspected or the planned virtual meeting with Saudi Arabia and Russia fell through. So even with that news, stock prices were up 1,700 points today. I don't get what's going on in the market right now. But if you have cash, you'll be fine. Even if you lose your job, having cash will protect you from losing your job. It gives you options. You can still buy food, obviously, all that kind of stuff. If you need to raise cash, consult, build an online business, sell stuff on eBay out of your house, work on Fiverr or Upwork or any of these sites. Generate as much cash as you can, just in case this goes on for 6 to 12 months. If it doesn't, you're good. You can use that cash once things settle down a little bit to invest or grow your businesses or improve yourself or whatever. That'll give you a nice cushion though. How much cash depends entirely on your personal situation. I usually recommend to people 3 at minimum, 6 is even better, months of expenses in a savings account in a bank. It's usually what I recommend to people. So if your expenses are $1,000 a month, that would be $3,000 at the low end or $6,000 at the high end that you would need kind of in a reserve fund. The second thing is stay healthy. Earlier today, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK, was moved to the ICU in Britain because his coronavirus cases are worsening. I've seen world-class athletes get the coronavirus and they've been in ICU and afraid of dying. And so this, especially in the United States and Western Europe, it seems to me that it's not just horribly affecting old people, but it's also horribly affecting, weirdly enough, even up to world-class athletes. Some of these people were Olympic swimmers who have gigantic lung and powerful lungs, and they still I read an article from one of them. I think the guy was from South Africa. Said he was worried about dying. Tony Baselli, Jaguars, great offensive lineman. One of the best offensive linemen, probably should be in the Hall of Fame. World-class athlete, probably 6'7", like 300 pounds when he played. I don't know, 6'7", maybe 250 now, 250 pounds now. He got it, and he was in the ICU. His wife got it, and she didn't even show any symptoms. So it's weird how it's kind of manifesting and showing in some people and not showing in some people. So the best thing I recommend are these two simple things. If you've been here for a while, you know I like keeping things as simple as possible. Raise cash, generate cash, have an emergency fund, stay healthy. Those are the two best things I can recommend right now. And I'm literally recommended to my teammates, to my family members, to friends I talk to, anybody who asks what my recommendations are kind of from a financial perspective are these two things. The cash thing makes sense. The health thing, yes, it's about your health and your family's health and keeping everybody safe. But if you're healthy, you can work and generate more money too. So if you're in ICU, you can't do that. If you are taking care of family members with coronavirus, you can't do that. Yes, in the United States, we're getting stimulus checks. Other parts of the world getting stimulus checks. If you have a business like I do, you can apply for even more money. If you have lost your job, try to generate money online, start a business, ask. If you have any questions, seriously, ask me. If you've lost your business, I can give you, probably based on your skill set and what you did before or what your passions are, how to probably make money online or how to at least work towards making money online. And I gave the example of yoga, putting your in a live training last week. If you're a yoga teacher or you like yoga, instead of doing your classes in person in a studio, you can put your videos online on YouTube and grow your following that way. You can sell tickets to your online courses. There's various ways to kind of build cash online. Yes, it's going to take some time. It's not as easy as some people make it. It's not as easy as, hey, just putting the videos online and kind of going from there and making money. It's not how it works. But it's better than just sitting at home if you lost your job, worrying about where my next paycheck's going to come from. Again, selling stuff on eBay. Excess stuff in your house that you don't need. If you have a camera you're not using. I sold my camera a couple years ago to help keep my business going. I love photography. I love that camera. But it wasn't necessary for kind of my long-term goals. It was more of a hobby. So I sold my camera. Video games, electronics, clothes. I used to sell clothes on eBay that I got at Goodwill. All this kind of stuff. There's various ways to make money online. Again, Upwork, Fiverr, consulting, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of ways to make money online. If you have any questions, again, I've been doing this for years, probably to some degree, 8+ years now. Still learning more every day, still not to where I want to be. But if you have any questions and want any kind of advice or guidance, let me know. I would love to help. Raise cash, stay healthy. Those are the two things I'm telling everybody. Again, it probably sounds simple, but if you've been here for a while, I like things as simple as possible. And to me, we're in completely unprecedented times. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know, frankly, if our governments are telling us the truth about how bad this is, how long it's going to last. Is it going to come back in the fall again? Are we going to have a vaccine in 18 months? If this does come back in the fall, are we going to have to kind of go back into quarantine again? We don't know. Again, we're frankly in unprecedented times, like I talked about on a couple of my other videos, and we don't know what's going to happen. So when I don't know what's going to happen, raise cash, stay healthy. Those are the best two things I recommend for everybody. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to help in any way that I can. Advise or kind of guide you on maybe the path you should be going or how to make more money or anything like that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, love, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we release a new video, and I'm releasing new videos all the time. Listening on the podcast, or remember, you can listen to this as a podcast anywhere in the world for free. If you're listening on the podcast, like, love, share, subscribe, download, retweet, all that kind of stuff. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to keep talking about this kind of stuff as this stuff is going on, as the coronavirus stuff is going on, again, with the craziness in the market again. My dad literally asked me today, what's going on in the market? I said, why is it up 1,700 points? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't. The news is not getting that much better. I mean, it's getting fractionally better. And the stock market was up 1,700 points today. It makes no sense whatsoever. And again, this is kind of in conjunction with the gas price stuff. And it just makes no sense to me what's going on in the stock market right now. So beware, be careful, raise money, stay healthy. Until next time, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk soon. Bye.